Lesson 13, part 13, last part. Here's the deal. When you run this program, there's a salt shaker that appears into the game screen there, and what they are wanting here, in case you haven't read through the directions, we're going to add some code that if you move your mouse, the block that we're going to work with is mouse did move. We're going to check to see did the mouse move. And if you move your mouse, we want to add a little bit of random rotation to the salt shaker. Little, left, right, random rotation. So here we go. And they've got the spot marked. If you look inside the draw loop, there is a comment right in there that shows you, okay, put your code right here. So I'm going to go to the control block, and I'm going to bring that in, bring my if block in here, and I'm going to go to the world drawer and get mouse did move. That's the one we want. And it's checking, did the mouse move? That's the question. If the mouse moved, did the mouse move? Well, all right, so if it did, we're going to want to take the rotation of the salt shaker and throw in, I'm going to use a math block and get a plus sign here, and we're going to throw in a little randomness. So it's going to be the rotation of the salt shaker plus its rotation equals its rotation plus a random number. All right. So it's going to look like that. And this will have to be, so how they label it, it's salt. The label up here is salt. So this is going to be salt, and that is going to be salt. And then you set your random numbers, and you want it, what I would guess is you want it a little bit, wow, I don't know, you can try whatever numbers you want, but a little something a little bit negative. I'm going to try minus 30, and then the other one's going to be 30. I'm going to do a negative 30 and a 30 on the random number. So if the mouse moves, the salt shaker's rotation gets kind of jiggled a little bit. Let's reset that and run it. And if I move the mouse, if I hold my mouse still, I get no movement on the salt shaker. But if I move my mouse, I get kind of randomy rotation. The mouse, the salt shaker is jiggling around. And that's the kind of thing we're after. Now you could get a different result with different numbers that you plug in there. You wouldn't have to use negative 30 and 30. But if you move the mouse, the salt shaker jiggles. If you don't move the mouse, if you hold the mouse still, then the salt shaker holds still. And that's what the whole thing is about. It's checking to see. Remember, this whole lesson is over other forms of input. Well, the input this time is mouse movement. Did the mouse move? And if it did move, then we get some random jiggle. If it doesn't move, no random jiggle. And that is the end. That's the end of the last part. Yippee!